Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about the biggest mistake that I see for people who are trying to swing a golf club on a single plane. And this is something I've specialized in for many, many years. And also in teaching my schools and online with people submitting videos, really the biggest mistake I see pertaining to the backswing, I'm going to show you today. It's pretty simple to understand in that if we're trying to swing a club on a single plane, it would be the same as this. The club is moving on one plane. So you could think of this as a tabletop or countertop here. The club stays on that the whole time. In the golf swing, sadly, a lot of people trying to swing on a single plane are really doing something like this. They're taking the club back this way and then somehow magically trying to get back on plane. And then they still call it a single plane. So what you can do, simply take one of these aiming rods, is basically set this up. So if your impact and setup plane are here, as I teach in my setup for impact method, we could check it out. If that's about pretty close to the same plane, a little bit more of an angle. There we go. And then if I move up here in this position, so this would be basically the target line. I'm not sure with the camera if I have this lined up. Let's try and get it in alignment here. So if I take the club back on a single plane, it's going to be going back that way and not here. So I'm going to talk about why this is and what you can do about it to fix it. But really the main issue, a lot of people were trying to copy the swing of Mo like I did for many years, and I also taught his swing. And I really found that people really didn't improve much at all, and many got worse. So it turned out to really not be a good thing to do. Is excessive tilt at setup, basically tilting this way, and the setup really trying to copy Mo puts you in a position where when we're tilted that way, the club can almost only go back to the inside and under the swing plane. And so what that does, that sets you up for really the worst positions you can get in golf is coming in here. And now to hit the ball to the target, the only way you're going to accomplish that is here by flicking the wrists. So you're having to close the club face. Most people end up hitting a lot of fat and thin shots. So if you're trying to swing on a single plane and you're hitting fat and thin shots and tending to push the ball and hook the ball, this is going to be a simple cure for you. And in a lot of cases, you're going to have to adjust a number of things. Typically, people are standing also so far from the ball that it creates the same issue. So when we get set up, what we're going to want to do is lessen the tilt. So we're not going to be tilted as much this way. And we just want a little bit of tilt to accommodate the trailing hand being a little bit lower. And then when we take it back, we want to see that the club head is starting to go back straight away from the target. So if my target is over here, it's going to go straight away. We don't want to start here by turning the upper body to the inside and rolling the arms. We want it to be more the leading shoulder going under, so the club starts off right in a straight path back. You may feel in the beginning that like you're picking the club up as you're taking it back. So that would be a swing to the outside. And that's something I almost never see for people who are trying to swing on a single plane. So we need to see that we're taking it back on plane or very close to on plane, as opposed to intentionally, and some even teach this, that the club should go back this way and then somehow magically it's supposed to get back on plane. I've rarely, if ever, seen anybody who starts with the club to the inside and under recover and have a decent path swing. So you could practice with this. Please don't ever try to hit a golf ball with something like this sticking in the ground. This actually comes with a base. This is Tour Aim. It comes with a base. You can stick these in at different angles. I just couldn't find mine this morning, so otherwise I would have used that. But you can stick just a normal driveway marker rod like this in the ground and just try to find the same angle that you would have set up an impact. And then we put it straight back on the target line. And this may not look exact when I edit the video, but you get the idea that we want to go back here, there, and just continue. So you could practice this at home, here to there. I did this in the past when I copied Mo's swing. I was here, and so I had to feel, I almost feel like I overdo it this way, and that actually puts me, when I do a video analysis, it puts me right on plane. And that's what we're looking for, is as close to on plane, which gives you a neutral path through impact. In a lot of cases, people who have been copying Mo like I did have such a neutral left-hand grip, which sounds good, but really for most people it's going to be too weak to get any shaft lean through impact. So once you've practiced a little bit with something like that, if you're going to hit balls, you could put it in a different position just so that you kind of see a straight path. And so we want to feel like the club head is starting out straight. Of course, it's going to still curve to the inside relative to the target line, but it would be on plane if you draw a swing plane line, as well as another good sign would be to see the club on plane here when we swing through. So my online learning program teaches you step by step how to swing on one single plane. We basically set up for impact. We set up on our impact plane and then move the club on a single plane. And I take you through step by step the most important drills, which teach you how to make pro-like impact with the hands leading through impact. And so let me coach you through my memberships online, or come to one of my schools where I can get you going quickly. And the main point is I customize the concept to fit every individual golfer instead of one size fits all, which has never ever worked at all. So let's fit it to you, fit the concept. And my goal is to offer you the fastest improvement possible. And the goal, really, really quick improvement. That's always my goal. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, please put them in the box below.